Do kids prioritize being kind to each other?
Well, there's a recent survey that came out recently that shows only about 1 in 5 children think that being kind to others is their main priority. And really 1 in 4 of them say that their own happiness or their success is more important. It's kind of interesting. What this appears to be is a little bit of a reflection of what they think they're getting from their parents, because 80% of the children in the study said that they believe their parents' main priority for them, the children, was to be either successful or to be happy about themselves. So what was kind of interesting on the flip side of that, when researchers talked to the parents, and the parents said that for them, their children being kind to others was a priority. So somewhere between the parents saying that being kind to others is a priority and the children hearing that message, it's getting mixed up somewhere.
So why is it so important to teach kids how to be kind?
Well, it's important for our society in general, first of all, that we have a caring and compassionate society. And that helps us in relationships, not only in work, but in our neighborhoods and everywhere that we go. So it's important to teach kids to be kind and compassionate. Really, what researchers say is that children have these seeds in them, that kind, caring, compassionate qualities are pretty much born in with kids, and they just have to be developed by nurturing adults as a child goes throughout every stage of life. So that's why it's important for parents to be aware of that, to work with their children, give them opportunities and outlets to exhibit caring and kindness and empathy to others. And again, with every stage of development, finding ways to do that so children grow up into caring and ethical adults.
And what are some easy ways parents can incorporate these lessons into everyday life?
Well, the first one is just having a good relationship with your children. Build a caring relationship with your children. Let them know that they care. Also, parents not only modeling their caring for others, but then also mentoring it in there to their children. So showing children how to be caring to others. Giving your children the opportunity to be caring. Maybe that means you go serve meal at a homeless shelter, or you find some other way to do a community service project with your family. Then talk about that. Talk about, hey, how did that make you feel? What did you enjoy about that? Those are some ways you can sort of talk about these things with your children and give them those opportunities to learn. The other thing is, when your kids come home from school, don't just say, hey, how was your day? What did you learn today? Ask, hey, were you kind to someone in some way today? Was someone kind to you? Did a situation arise today where you really didn't know what to do, and how did you handle it? And then talk about their reactions and their answers to those questions, because those are the kinds of questions that provoke thoughts about caring about others and also about making ethical decisions. And the more that you can talk to your children about that, to talk through the scenarios and to give them feedback on it, the more likely they'll be able to react perhaps better, or maybe in some cases not. Maybe you're just telling your kids, hey, I wouldn't have done it any differently. Great job today in the way you opened a door for somebody who had an arm full of books and let them walk in. Those are the kind of positive reinforcements children need to make sure that that empathy and caring is something they'll continue to exhibit throughout life.
And what are some resources for parents who want other ways to teach their kids to be kind?
Well, in Indiana, the Youth Philanthropy Initiative of Indiana has some resources available. One of them is a character called philanthropy. If we think about doing philanthropic works. And really what philanthropy tries to do is to give parents some of these opportunities, some experiences they can do with their children. And then after they do the experiences, it gives them ways that they can talk about it. There's graphic novels and board games that let them work through the scenarios that they go through, and just really, again, talk about what you're doing, encourage your children through it. Maybe the experience isn't so great the first time, you try a different way the second time, all in a way of trying to build that family working together in showing caring and empathy toward others, and then building that into your children as they progress throughout life.